I'm Jessie Nuko, this is Tori Hauk, and we are Siroko Duo. And our first public concert is November 4th, 2016, and it's really exciting for us. And one of the composers we're featuring on our concert is Joseph Colombo, who is here with us tonight to talk about his piece, Out of the Mist.
Well, thanks for having me, Jessie, and I'm super excited for the concert. It's going to be fantastic. The piece that I wrote for you is called Out of the Mist. It takes its name from a haiku by the poet Larry Gates. The whole haiku reads, rowing out of the mist into the bright colors. So the piece is constructed in 3 movements, and each movement takes its title from one of the lines of the haiku.
Yeah, can you talk about the composition of this piece and the actual music of it?
So the actual music, the note heads at least, all exist on transparencies, pieces of paper that you can see through. And the parts, as they were, are just blank staff paper. So you guys don't have any actual notes, but you take these transparencies, as you know, and layer them on so that you have this garbled mess of note heads that you then have to make your way through.
We wade through the notes.
Yes, absolutely.
And so, have you ever written for any of woodwind instruments before? And specifically, have you written for flutes before?
I have. I've written for woodwinds quite a bit before. I used to live with a clarinetist. I wrote a group of flute trios in my undergrad, and I've recently written a flute trio for Arion flutes as well, so flutes are not something that I'm a stranger to by any means.
That's great for us. And this aleatoric music, is this something that's pretty new to your composition style, or is this something that you've been kind of working with for a while?
I've touched on aleatoric music, and for those of you who don't know, aleatoric just means that it's different every performance. And of course, every piece is going to have certain differences in every performance, but in aleatoric music, that's kind of built into the score, as it is in this case. I've dabbled with it before, but it's a trend in my music that is picking back up, and so I'll be interested to see if it continues. And that'll largely be based on how well you guys do with it, which already sounds fantastic.
No pressure. I'm just kidding.
It certainly presents us with a lot of challenges as performers, because we're so used to following a very strict pattern of what's on the page. And this forces us to go out of the box and bring a lot more to it and extend our color palette and really experiment and try things out.
It definitely does. I think of it as reordering the priorities of classical music, that usually there's a priority on playing all the notes and rhythms exactly as they are, but this piece definitely puts the priority on interacting between the two of you and musical expression first and foremost.
Can you talk about your influences?
I would say John Cage is certainly a huge influence in this piece. He had a piece called Cartridge Music, which is a piece that also uses transparencies, but they just have lines on them that you then have to run a record player cartridge over with different things in it. But it's just fascinating, the idea of using these transparencies, a technology that's been around for a while, but marrying that with modern notation software allows precision placement of these note heads. So I'm really super excited about it.
We are too.
Yeah.
And thank you, Joseph, for being here. And thank you for tuning in. And we hope to see you at our concert on November 4th.